Hi everyone, my name is Yu Hao Xiang and I just graduated from CUNY Brewer College with a major in finance. As an international student, I have an understanding of global community and the sophistication that I can apply to your program. At 17, as an exchange student, I was amazed by the cultural gap between America and China. When I first came here, I lived with host families. I was so eager to discover my new way of life, so were my host families curious about me. Daily conversations and exposure to media helped me to develop a deep understanding about American culture. From this, I began to see to reflect how I could be a product of both road and bridge of both societies. Just like Gandhi said, be the change that you wish to see in the world. One thing I have observed in America is people tend to deny what they dislike. For example, the inconvenience issues of global warming. I cannot check how many times I've been told that global warming isn't true. While in China, people readily accept facts that backed up with scientific data, and also evidence are gradually showing that people are making changes in China. On the other hand, Americans tend to be open to their feelings and emotions. Americans are very self-expressive, and while Chinese tend to be reserved in words. Work culture can be very different too. When I was interning in Shanghai, I was the lowest in hierarchy at work. Accordingly, I was very careful in every aspect of what I'm doing. No matter what you are, you have to go for, like, say, boss, ma, boss, Lee, whatever. So there's no first name basis, no rejection of others, and hardly ever expressed my opinions. While I learned a great deal from that experience, I find I prefer the working condition in the United States. In contrast, I was once a teaching assistant in Brewer College, where my professor treated me like a friend. Another internship I had with a music company allowed me to plan and attend various events. My boss and other interns always have jokes and played while we are getting jobs done. It made me feel much at ease. Clearly, each culture can learn and benefit from each other. My own story is about taking the best from both worlds and creating more and better choices. The role I want to play is no longer limited to like a wife or a girl or mother. The contribution I want to make is no less than bridging the two seemingly separate societies. To that end, I am quite confident this public relations program is a perfect fit for me to achieve that goal and to fill the gap between the two cultures, influence public opinions, and to make radical changes in a better world. My interest in media and communication is fueled by my passion for Asian Chinese classics. Speaking about Asian Chinese classics, let me tell you a bit about my grandpa. He was a World War II veteran. He taught me a lot when I grew up. As long as I can remember, he was the backbone of the family. People in my community looked up to him as a hero. No matter where he went, he was treated like an emperor. Not like people waited to serve him, but he was respected and deserved such treatment. People always say to me, "Your grandpa was prudent and modest. You should be too." When I was young, I did not get so much understanding about why people stand in line telling in awe of him, and all my grandpa told me was be sincere and be authentic. In short, my grandpa was a big deal to me. However, as any legend would have an ending, during my junior year in college, my grandpa passed away for lung cancer. His dying wish was to see me have graduated with a college degree and being independent. I felt like I failed him. I never felt so frustrated, defeated, and heartbroken. This was something I could never change, thus the helplessness caught me and I have nowhere to hide. Never cried in a single tear during my own surgery in hospital for months. I wailed loudly in exhaustion for my grandpa's death. I kept asking myself why I couldn't graduate earlier enough to let him see me at graduation while he was with me. Why I did not enjoy the days while I was in college. All those questions rushed me like a tsunami and I wasn't able to answer any of them. I wasn't able to sleep for days. One night I dreamed of him smiling to me. He wasn't talking, but his appearance reminded me of being genuine. I finally figured out why I couldn't graduate soon enough. I wasn't being me. I wasn't being genuine. All I was doing was catching up with whatever other people want me to do in life. The money, the fame, the busy lifestyles, investment banks. I never feel true passion for what I was doing. Rather, I was honest, appreciating those who can pursue their dreams. I was really appreciate what my grandpa had for inspiration on me. I have an appetite for writing, I always do, yet I often hide from such desire. He taught me a lot, even after his death, and I believe he's still with me. Speaking to the city where I grew up, I was born in Hangzhou, the capital of Zhejiang Province, one of the richest provinces in China. The city is used to known for the tourist attractions. Nowadays, thanks to Jack Ma, everyone knows the city of Alibaba. For those that do not have much knowledge about the city, I always compare my city to New Jersey and Shanghai to New York. So it's very close to each other. I would say my city is much better than New Jersey, and I will give examples in later. The city is also famous for the West Lake. The city was built around the lake. As you can see, the city is very famous for tourists. New Yorkers are very proud of for Central Park, but the park is man-built. The city is known for the lake. The lake is formed naturally, and through thousands of years' development, the lake helped the city to win its beauty and elegance for reputation. As history recorded, the city was rarely experienced any natural disasters, to my knowledge. According to New York Times, Hangzhou was ranked 16 on the list of 52 cities to go in 2016, and quoted as state-of-art museums and more in an ancient city. Personally, I would suggest the city be on the list of one of the most suitable cities to live in. I have traveled to many places on my own and still feel like Hangzhou is the best city to live in. New York and London are great, yet living expenses are too expensive. Shanghai and Hong Kong are very unique and convenient, yet somewhat get on people's nerve. To sum up, I'd say my city would give me a peaceful life while making good money, fantastic living environment, and high quality of living standard. Thank you very much.